Hi, welcome to Nina in the Kitchen. I'm Nina, and I am here to make green beans. And I have to tell you, I am not a green bean lover, but this is one of a handful of recipes for green beans that I absolutely love. And so if you don't like green beans, I think you might want to try this, or if you want to just change things up. So here's how it starts. I have some green beans which I have steamed. And by the way, did you know that putting like a pinch of baking soda into your green beans will keep them green rather than turning them gray? So in a 12-inch skillet, that's about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm just going to let that get a little warm while we talk about the anatomy of a green bean. So you can see this is the branch. Here's a little leaf, and this is the stem end of the green bean, right? And then they have this little tail. Well, this is edible. And so what I do is I just break that off right there at the stem, and I throw the stem away, but I eat this and I leave the green bean whole. I just like the look of it. I think it looks a little more elegant, if you will, than cutting them up, making them look choppy. Now, the mise en place for this, the ingredients are, I have 2 cloves of garlic. I have about, I would say, a heaping tablespoon of this is minced sun-dried tomato that was preserved in oil. And I have 2 anchovy fillets. Now, before you turn this off, let me just tell you, you don't taste the anchovies at all. It's amazing. I'm just going to put everything in. The anchovies, rather than taste them, they give this dish an umami that you just don't get unless they're in there. And what happens is they just sort of melt. I don't know if you can see this, but you know, they're minced and they just sort of melt into the olive oil. I promise you, you will not taste this and say, ew, anchovy. They're really, really good, or it is good in this dish. It's very subtle in the background. You'd never recognize it, or at least I wouldn't. So, and I'm not one to get like anchovies on my pizza, okay? So, and then you just take your green beans, which have been steamed. Now, these are already warm, but you can do this in advance. Keep your green beans in the fridge that are already cooked, and then whenever you're ready for this dish, you just toss everything together. And as soon as it's tossed through and warm, you have dinner. That's a little pinch of salt going in. I love the colors in this. It's so fresh. Look at that. We have the red, we have the white from the garlic. And look, you can't see any anchovy at all. It just sort of melts into the dish. But what's left behind is such a great flavor. I love this. You don't taste fish at all. I guess it's like the way that Asians use fish sauce. You know, it's not a flavor that you taste when it's used, but it lends an umami. It's a perfect word for it. You taste the brightness of these tomatoes, and the garlic leaves a pungency. And even though I don't care for green beans, they're really delicious. Well, I hope you try this. Thanks for watching. Quick dish, great do ahead. Bye guys.